Okay, camera rolling. One, two, three. Live again. Namaskar, namaskar. Welcome back to another live on Thursday evening, 7 p.m. So today, you guys here in treat, especially those who wants to become a superstar on social media using the current trending way, which is the reels. Because the reason I'm so excited about this session, because I have the special guest, who is none other than you guys have been seeing my personal Instagram reels. So today,
Hey guys, so I'm taking over. I think there's some problem with Aditya's connection. Uh, but yeah, Aditya will be joining us quite in some time. But in between, tell me, where are you guys from? Just put it on your comments section. Where are you from? Where are you joining from? And then we are going to talk about how was I able to get 100,000 views, sorry, 100,000 followers in 4 weeks. And I'm pretty sure Aditya has a lot of questions for me, and I'm going to add him. Here you go.
damn,
I
I was doing, I was doing
this
such
is
a good
for
intro. And
your YouTube.
so
Let's go.
I don't know where you guys heard about all the intro, but today's live I'm really excited, Sahas. Like
Yeah.
for especially for my audience, you guys didn't read, and personally for myself, because going from like few thousand views to 12 million views in less than 30 days, 12 freaking million views, that's like insane. So what have you done to this Instagram reels? And how um, people like me who are agents, because most of my followers are either investors or agents who wants to utilize this social media and grow like you, which helps to grow the business.
Hmm.
So welcome, man. Again, thank you for your time. I know nowadays you're super busy. So tell us,
Okay. Just to
like,
give
tell
you a
us
heads up,
what's happening.
your connection is still a little unstable, and there's a possibility that you might just crack up in between. But anyways, I'll I'll take over your YouTube if you're not there. Can you hear me? Now you're there.
Damn, I have to sue my internet company.
Internet company, yeah. So yeah, quickly talking about myself, just before if anybody who's joining who doesn't know me, I'm Sahas. I have a content marketing agency here in Toronto, and just like Aditya, I'm an immigrant too. I came to Canada 3 years ago. Like I said, just like Aditya, had no job, had to start literally from scratch, drove Uber. In fact, I even joined the college. I got myself into George Brown College, and you would probably laugh at it. Just right the second day, I dropped out of the college because I wanted to pursue my freedom journey. So that's how I started my business 2 years ago, and I built a content creation agency. And at the same time, I started building my own brand. So whatever I would say, whatever you have been seeing from the last 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, is the kind of hard work that I've been doing in the background from the last 3 years, I would say. But it takes time for us to, get that kind of virality. And like, if your question is related to like how did I grow my followers, I'll be very honest, and you're probably going to not like the answer, and that is consistency. It's just being consistent, regularly showing up, building that discipline, and that's how I was able to do it.
I definitely agree that having a consistency and working hard definitely helps. But also that being said, having the growth in a
Hmm.
consistent form, like getting over 7 videos go over 1 million views in less than 30 days is something like I haven't heard of. At least personally, I haven't seen anyone on social media, like at least people I follow,
Hmm.
haven't done that crazy while running a super solid back end business. Because you have your personal business, right?
Yeah.
So the biggest question comes to me as a content creator is that something can I do as well?
Yeah, 100%. It is, see, like the whole point of creating this virality or growing my followers was the validation that I wanted to prove to even people that if I can do it, you can do it too. So, it's like just simply saying that, before even telling that, you can do it, I was rather like, let me show how it is done. And
Yeah,
then, asking people instead of saying, you know what, you can go to 1 million followers, you can get viral videos. But the whole challenge is the kind of work, like, the society that we live in, that people look for credibility. People look
yeah,
for, have you done it? And, you know, and that was a question on the back of my mind all the time, that
mm,
I, instead of saying to people, because I knew the data, the strategy that we have been implementing in your work or any other client's work, it's been working. But how do I stand out by saying that my social media is the social proof itself, so that it becomes my resume, rather than me convincing someone saying, see, this is what I can do for you. Now I can say, see, this is what I've done for myself. Now
yeah.
this is something that I can help you do for yourself also.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, again, that's something amazing. So, to give a little bit more insight on for someone like me, right? Um, any tips that would you give who is starting out, just like still new, have a very small following right now, because I want to grow my business, and I
Hmm.
believe social media is something that can help me. I strongly believe in that, because nowadays no one is watching any physical marketing stuff. Everyone is on social media, everyone is on buying stuff from online.
Hmm.
So any few steps that you can guide people like me to follow to grow the business?
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing I say that you have to start treating your content as a very, very integral part of your business. So if you develop that kind of a mindset, and I know that you have already developed it from day one since we have been working. You have been very, diligent and hardworking in creating your own content. So there is no questions for you. But a lot of people think that this is a side game.
Yeah,
This is something that they have to
agree.
do when they have substitute extra work, when they don't want to consider it as the primary goal. The moment when you realize that this is the primary goal, which will get you leads, which will get you sales, the whole mindset shift is going to change for you, how social media can help you build your business. And as a matter of fact, for me also and for you also, I know we have not run any marketing campaigns like ad campaigns for ourselves, but still
Yeah,
with organic following itself, we've been able to grow our social media and get leads and get sales. So I would say number of things. The first thing is that start building that muscle right now for consistency. Think that this is a long term game. Like believe that whatever business that I want to get into, I look into 10 years or 20 years of a horizon. That is
mm,
this something that I should be doing for the rest 20 years? Will I be doing it? If I'll be doing it, then I'm sure that I'm not looking for quick results. I'm not
yeah,
looking for that, I want to get virality just in the first week or the second week. I know it will happen over the period of time, but I have to keep on working on myself and build that consistency. So consistency is definitely number one. Second, look into what your audience is looking for. Stop selling. Stop selling yourself on social media, because this is the biggest mistake most real estate agents do. They
Yeah,
sell
so
themselves
true.
so hard. They sell themselves so hard that, whenever, even if they're giving education and they have their phone numbers and everything displayed on the top, bro, you are selling. I don't want to watch it, scroll past. This is what happens. So I think people really confuse between, what kind of content to create, and they, struggle between that, no, no, we have to ask for sale. I think this is what we are always, arguing with ourselves, also fighting with ourselves, that we have to ask for sale. But social media is not direct marketing. Social media is more like a brand marketing, education, entertainment. Think about radio, think about television.
Yeah,
That is what social media is today. I mean, when you are watching television, when there is any serial or any TV show coming, you're completely engrossed into whatever they're talking about. And this is what social media has taken the place of a television now. Now people are binge watching Netflix, people are binge watching, scrolling TikTok, social media, Instagram. Now the moment, if you are able to make them laugh, or if you are able to make them, educated, or make them feel good about themselves, that is what they're looking for. So my content, if you see, it's more about education, same as yours.
yeah.
And most of the real estate agents are, they have to start creating educational content. Now the tricky part is, they don't know what
That's
kind of
what I was just about to ask. So, because even you remember when I was started making shorts, right? Like especially YouTube for me came naturally. I was making content. It was like I agree with you 1000% on marketing, selling stuff. Like that's I think one of the biggest thing that helped me from the day one where I was making content on YouTube. It's I never used to say like, oh, call me if you need help, like this is my number. I think very very rarely you see my number on the screen.
Hmm.
So definitely that's something very valid point. I love that. And that's where it gets to the question is like, how do I find these topics, right? I got into that challenge after getting into reels, the shorts, because I got so used to the long form of videos, and the long
Yeah,
form of videos still working great.
yeah.
But the short form of videos, how to come up with those topics and how to present those reels such a way that I get more visibility on those. So
Yeah. Uh, So your question related to visibility through Reels, I think this is something
yeah,
that, the whole uh, segment has moved from long form content to short form content. And it has been happening from almost a year since the Reels have started growing. Now Shorts came into the picture on YouTube. Now, in fact, over the period of time, you are going to see that Shorts is going to be a separate category and long form is going to be a separate category on YouTube. So a part of YouTube is just going to be like TikTok, literally like TikTok, that, people are just scrolling shorts. So that is something that we are going to visualize over the period of next, 2 months, 3 months, maybe in 2023. We're almost there, by the way. So that is what we are going to experience. But it's, the whole problem is that what people struggle with, how to compress that information in 60 seconds, how to give the
yeah,
value in 60 seconds. This is what you have to be really focusing on, that in that 60 seconds you cannot waste somebody else's time, because you want somebody to glue on the screen for 60 seconds. You have to be freaking really good in that. That is why you will see people who will be a little average in creating content, they will not get very good results. So you have to be very very good in creating content, and that only comes with practice. I'm not saying that, I was also perfect. No, I wasn't perfect at all. I still am not. I commit blunders every single day. In fact, there was some blunder that I committed in one of the videos. I had to remove it from Instagram, and then I had to repost it again. There are so many things. Sometimes the audio is missing, sometimes I have to re-record it. I am not the guy who would record everything in one go. I take my own sweet time. One 30 seconds video that you see, I might be taking, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to record just one video. It takes time. But you have to understand, you have to grab attention in the first 3 seconds itself. That's the core of creating content. Yeah. So Aditya, I think there is a bit of a problem on
Yeah, I think
on
so. That's what I'm noticing. Maybe I was thinking let's whoever live right now. I was thinking maybe my phone data is much more efficient now than my Wi-Fi. It's weird.
Hmm.
Only on the live days, I work during the days, right? Like the internet is much more efficient. So probably I have to fix
People
that
can
issue.
comment on the chat window if you are able to hear us properly, or is it just because we are guys, if you can just put it on the comment section if you're able to
Yeah.
hear us properly.
Can you guys hear me? Yes or no? I cannot see anything. So probably I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think it's better than you want to do a YouTube live, Instagram live.
Yeah, I think my phone data is much more. Yeah, we can hear Pritish here. Okay.
Hmm. Okay, so whichever way, man. Like if you want to do an Instagram live, we can do that.
Guys, sorry for the the data issues here.
Yeah, let's do
Percentage
an
of
Instagram live. Let's
let's
go on.
let's go on Instagram, guys. If you don't have our Instagram handles, because we are talking about Instagram growth anyways. So
Yeah,
let's if you see Sahas, your handle is Sahas Chopra, right?
yeah, Sahas Chopra.
So if we can, mm, let's throw the links here. So join us live on the Instagram instead. There you go. And my Instagram is Aditya Kumar Soma. So just use my full name if you haven't been following me. So this is the time to follow me.
Yeah, I've just put yours.
Perfect.
Okay, then give me
See you
one
guys
moment.
live on IG in a second.